sour to distill. Colonel Mason, though necessary, is sourer. He will make a lame and awkward figure unless he is properly stirred to action. So perhaps we might look upon this in a proper legal form. Allow me to make opening remarks, speak of the necessity of the bill, speak of philosophy, speak of what has been accomplished, but moreover what we still must do. Then, having provided such a docket, so to say, might you move to, your proper legal case with the common law. Think you this, sir, an appropriate mode of attack?
Perhaps now, in more sober thought, I do see your current plan to be far superior.
Yes, sir. What a wonder what men of state might do when they are sober.
Well,
Thomas Jefferson. That's Thomas Jefferson. That's
so,
James
sir,
Madison.
then I will allow you to enter first. I shall take up the second charge, and you and I, we must poke Mr. Mason. We must prod him. We must urge him. Friends, we must all do this. Mr. Mason, have you met him?
No.
9.
You're welcome. Mr. Mason is slow to act. He can be quite sessile, like a sponge at the bottom of the ocean. Have you ever tried to squeeze an emotion from a rock, friends? This is our task that is laid before us today. We must do so, and you and I, while approaching Mr. Mason from two different fronts, you and I must ever remain in concert with one another. Never a moment of dissonance between us, yes?
Oh, sir, I suspect nowhere over the next 45 minutes should you or I have a difference of opinion.
He's right.
Well, fine, sir.
And then-
I should say, Mr. Jefferson, I was not entirely optimistic when I
Thomas
arose this
Jefferson.
morning. But I will say,
James
having
Madison.
painted the plan so perfectly before us, I see no measure by which it should go awry.
With you and I at the helm, James, what can go wrong? Now, where are the glasses?
What?
The glasses. The glasses, the items in which you pour Madeira so that you may enjoy Madeira.
Well, I know what glasses are, Mr. Jefferson, but it was not my prerogative to bring them.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, it
James, I asked you to set the table.
Yes, Thomas, and I set the table.
Oh,
Generally, it is implied when one inquires as to whether one may set the table that one indeed applies the accoutrement to the table so that you may enjoy the fare, and this way you're placed upon the table.
Mr. Jefferson, you know as well as I, in matters civil as well as political, there is great danger on relying to that which is implied.
this bench is so wobbly.
But make no mistake, sir, like the ghost of Hamlet's father, Colonel Mason comes. We will
Improvise.
improvise. Very good. Good afternoon to you, Colonel Mason. Thank you for accepting our invitation.
Hello, Colonel
Ladies and
Mason.
gentlemen, George Mason.
Hello, Mr. Mason.
Thank you, Mr.
Madison.
Mr. Jefferson. I am welcome to have this meeting out of doors. Not only is it a auspicious day to enjoy a bit of sunshine, moreover, I find too terribly often politicians rely upon alcohol to do their business for them. Moreover, I should say that I am pleased to avoid such a topic of politics. It's so seldom that I am invited for a social calling here in the city. Most men wish to just preach to me and speak to me at length about what they wish to change in the government in that Declaration of Rights. May I, Mr. Jefferson? And so, to that end, I thank you for this fine social calling today.
That was here when we arrived.
Colonel Mason, sir, allow us to be plain for these brief moments we might share together. We have not brought you here entirely for a social purpose. To say so would be to masquerade, and we would not aim to do so. Rather, sir, we are here to speak of a very philosophical purpose. Now, Colonel Mason, it cannot be denied what has been accomplished here in this city of Williamsburg. Like Aeneas of antiquity, we have borne upon our back these 12 other provinces, and before the words of the Declaration of Independence, no offense to you, sir, were writ, well, we had crafted a new system of government. No instance has heretofore occurred wherein such a body can claim such good intents at the beginning of our system. We have seen not only the guarantee of those natural liberties espoused by philosophers, but for the first time the free exercise of religion. Where heretofore we have seen naught but prejudice. And yet, Colonel Mason, our work is not done. You see, Mr. Jefferson and I